YouTube. Man, it's been a while since I said that. Ricky Fontaine from the Memphis 10, and I am on one yet again. Man, I haven't said that in a long time. I know I've been gone. It's been a while, but we'll get into all that here in a little bit, man. So we're here to talk about 2024, and it has gone nuclear. 12 days in. Let's get it. All right, yo, man, being in front of this camera, oh gosh, I missed it. I missed you guys, all 1,800 of you that are out there, and hopefully that continues to grow. Now that I'm back to do what I love to do, and that's just be in front of the camera and just run my mouth. All right, look, so don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, all that good stuff. I gotta remember my way around this, y'all, because it's been a minute. It's been a minute, but I'm here to talk about, the year 2024. It has gone, it's been crazy, right? Like we're 12 days into it, and we already have viral things going on. I'm not going to even talk about political stuff. I'm not finna get into that. Not finna talk about Lil Nas X J Christ video that was just released a few out, and yeah, I'm not gonna touch that one. What I want to get into first of all is Ricky, bro, where have you been? Well, let's just say this. I am from Memphis, but I'm no longer there. No longer there. A lot of stuff has happened here in the last couple of years where I am back on the West Coast. I am on the West Coast, not back. I am on the West Coast now. As you can see, it's bright and beautiful and stuff out here. They got these windows and stuff that can show natural light and all that good stuff. But I'm out here on the West Coast, and I am loving it. It's the South versus West Coast living is totally different. That's a whole video in itself. All right. Always gonna be Memphis. Always gonna love Memphis. But it was time for a change. It was time for a change, and I'm here now. So it took me some time. I got away from this for a little bit, but it has always been with me. I miss talking to you guys. I miss doing these videos. I watch and I see a lot of people who started with me and stuff as they continue to grow and do their thing. So I'm back at it for the time being. So hey, I appreciate the views and stuff. Still watching my videos. Getting alerts and people still commenting on things I did a year ago, 2 years ago, and all the other stuff. So I appreciate the love. I'm going to pivot away from some of the videos and stuff like that because I feel like it just really wasn't worth it with this whole copyright and all the other stuff and all that BS and whatever. It feel like it's not worth it anymore. So I'm just going to do my thing. To the best of my ability, whatever works, whatever happens, whatever. All right. But I'm back. All right. I appreciate the love. First things first, one Mr. Katt Williams. That came out of left field. Now, so I remember getting a message from my guys that I talked to. It's WrestleMania Man Cave. Shout out to you guys. Hopefully you guys hop on here with me one day and we can get this podcasting thing going, right? One of the guys sent a clip of Katt Williams talking about his fellow comedians and what's been going on in his life and all that other stuff, right? It was a snippet, and it was just a snippet of him just talking about Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, all of these people, and it was maybe about 15 to 20 minutes long. I thought, because I wasn't familiar with Club Shay Shay at the point, I thought that was the actual video. Didn't know this man had a video longer than the Titanic movie.
I'll never let go. I promise.
Just going in on everything. But just that snippet, I think I made it 3 minutes in before I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to pause this. Because it was a lot of stuff that was being put out there. You know what I'm saying? 2024 has shown this. I mean, towards the end of 2023, going into 2024, it showed me something, you guys, because this is going to be the year of people being exposed. I ain't talking about them losing their clothes, but it's a lot of stuff that is about to come out. this year. And it started with Katt Williams got this year of 2024 exposure going in on some of the people I like listening to in their comedies, sketches and whatnot. But it's some things in there that just make you scratch your head. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and I'm just going to say,
I believe everything Katt Williams said. Screw everybody else. Katt Williams for president 2028 or 2020, whatever.
I'm not going to do that. But some of the stuff make you scratch your head and just be like, And not only that, the wonderful people of this world and stuff, they will go and find receipts. They found receipts on the said skit with the spaceship versus his with the car and pushing the car in it. They went and found videos, and we went to go look at it. So shout out to the people who actually put that stuff out there 10, 12 years ago that now is worth something now, because now you got view after view after view, because everybody wants to know what are you talking about, right? But the whole situation is interesting, but it's messy. You could do so. You. On one hand, you understand. It's only so much you can take when it comes to taking jabs at you and stealing from you and thinking you ain't gonna say shit when things hit the fan. You can do whatever you want and walk over people, right? No, 2024 is not gonna be the year for that. I'm just telling you, it's not. And he put it out there, and it disemboweled the internet. It broke it. All that, whatever you want to say, wherever you at, whatever broke is in your language, that's what happened. Because I've never seen so many people talking about that, and still to this day, you still have videos here on not Twitter, on YouTube. People are just responding to it because it was a bombshell of some information and stuff based on what he was saying or what was said from him. So that whole situation is crazy. Shout out to Club Shay Shay, their platform. Shannon Sharpe doing his thing. I didn't really like Shannon Sharpe at first. I'm not gonna even lie, because he used to crap on Memphis. He had a something on Undisputed one time when he was talking about what Memphis is known for and all the other stuff. And then, he got into it with my Grizzlies that year with Dylan Brooks and all of that stuff. I'm not going to bring all that back up, but when it comes to that, I don't fool with him on that. But he is doing his thing, man. And this video has taken his platform to another level. And I watch it. Just don't talk about Memphis. Okay. And then 2 days ago, Stephen A. Smith was like, Katt Williams did this, huh? All right, hold my beer. And I didn't know, I'm not on really social media as much as I need to be and stuff like that, but somebody in my wrestling group, they put a post in there that was like, he's about to go in on a fat bastard later on, a fat piece of shit later on. I'm just like, whoa, wait, Stephen A. First Take? Wait a minute. ESPN, y'all better get you. But he put that teaser out there. And I'm like, oh, damn, like, what's about to happen? You know what I'm saying? So somebody in the group said it was going to be about Jason Whitlock. Now, let me refresh my screen on this, because I am looking at some stuff over here to make sure I got my names and stuff together. So Jason Whitlock. I knew Jason Whitlock. I remember him being on, I think he may have been on Around the Horn. He could have been on, Sports Center, and he was with ESPN. He was part of the ESPN family. He was all right. I didn't really know that he was kind of questionable until he started going to Fox. And he would have these takes that'll be like, yeah, bro, that ain't it. All right, that ain't it. Kind of don't want to call Joan Uncle Tom, but kind of just did. But he was an asshole. Like, This just, I mean, he was. Some of his stuff, you know, and just like with anything else that goes on in the world, we don't agree with everybody on everything, right? But some of his things that were just like, you need to take them glasses off. Whatever you smoking, you need to trash that, whatever it is, right? So all of a sudden, I get this thing about Stephen A. Smith about to go in on him, and I went and found a video that night, and y'all, I'm sure y'all have already seen it. Y'all have seen these shorts and Instagram things and stuff. Somebody even put the last 3 minutes of it to Nas's ether, man. He was going in.
This is the worst human being I've ever known. I don't know of another human being worse than Jason Whitlock. He is a piece of shit. He's the dude that's gonna have a funeral and ain't gonna be no pallbearers. Might be 2 people to show up. He's that dude.
But the funny thing about it is that, you know, we have Katt Williams up here, but Stephen A. was like kind of right there, but still effective, still bringing receipts. Stephen A., he was cussing like he just started doing it like 3 weeks ago. Like, see, I don't know him. Jamel Hill said on a podcast that she was on with Dan Le Batard and Stu Gotts that he does, cuss and stuff like that. But to hear him do it on a platform, it was different. And it was. I'm not going to even lie. Like, you heard every letter in all of his cuss words. You piece of shit. It's like it was crazy. Like, it was, I mean, I was getting kind of, offended, man. He kept calling the man fat bastard.
Oh, look at him like a singer. Oh, sexy man, eating like a sexy man can.
I'm just like, man, Stephen A., there's a group of people out here, that love their bodies. You can't just be calling people fat out here like that and, body shaming folks. Now, this is 2024. They gonna look past what you're trying to say and just listen to that part and go after your ass, and calm down. He brought it, man. Again, it's only so much that you can take, right? It's only so much you can take. When you have to call your pastor, you have to call your job, you have to tell your sister, your colleagues, all of these people that, hey, I apologize in advance for what I'm about to do. Well, you woke up and chose violence that day. And, yeah, he had a meltdown. He started off the video talking about some other stuff, but I think over 50% of the video that you guys can go Google, I'm sure some of you guys already follow him and know what I'm talking about, but it was dedicated to letting everybody know his stance on one Mr. Jason Whitlock. Okay, I didn't even know this dude still mattered. Like, I just Googled him, like, he is with some on the internet that's based on the internet, basically. And he's off TV. I didn't know he had left Fox. I didn't know where he was. So now, I didn't figure out all about dude until this whole thing just came out, right? He is a unique individual, let's say that. Again, I'm not going to say,
I'm going to join Stephen A. Smith. Jason Whitlock is a piece of shit, and we should all go after that fat bat.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I don't know either one of these gentlemen, right? I don't know them. And you can kind of get the gist of certain people when they're telling the lie versus when they're telling the truth. Only 2 people know what goes on between that relationship, and that's Jason and that's Stephen A. But looking at the numbers on here, I think Stephen A's video is at, it's about 4 million views, I think. Not 1 point, I'm sorry, not 4 million. It's gonna get there, but 1.3 million views in one day. That's not Shay level. Shay was, I think it was 15 million in one day. He dropped this a day ago, and he's at as of right now, as I'm recording, it's at 1.3 million. Okay, Whitlock has since responded, and he has a video out there as well. His numbers are and his is at 147,000. 147,000. 19 hours ago as I record this. And not only has he said that, Stephen A. Smith name dropped like Marcellus Wiley, Jamil Hill, Chris Broussard. I think he may have mentioned Skip Bayless. Scoop Jackson, Skip Bayless. All of these people in here that did not, Dan Labertar, that did not like this dude. And those individuals and stuff have came out and pretty much said that he was correct. Stephen A. Smith apologized for bringing, those people into it and things like that. But I mean, Isaiah Thomas even was in this. Isaiah Thomas, like, what, for real? Like, okay. He just don't like this dude. Dude has tried to pretty much destroy him about the book that Stephen A. wrote, saying he didn't write it. That's not his life. All the other stuff. It's one thing, guys, to be a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to be a hater, and then it's one thing to just kind of offer your opinion. And that's a fine line in what we are doing out here today. You can offer your opinion, but it can come off as you hating. Like, you want what this person has. Stuff like that, right? It seems like Whitlock is a hater, man. Like, it just seems like he is. All the stuff that I've seen from him and read from him has always been kind of like, okay, questionable. Again, some of the things he say, I agree with, But I would say majority of the time I've seen some things that he say and stuff like that is just way out in left field, man. Left field. And Stephen A. lit into him, guys. It's crazy what this year has started off as. If you are done, you're done taking the abuse, you're done being lied on and stuff like that, maybe it's time for you to put your foot down and let people know what time it is. You don't have to use a platform like YouTube or Instagram or anything like that, but you might have to go to that person and be like, yo, look, this is what time it is. This is what time it is right now. I feel like you have done this, and I can't take it anymore. Or you can just always do YouTube and stuff like that. Inbox me. Come on here. I don't know anybody, but I need the views. I need the subscribers. I just think that this year is going to be a crazy one, but it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good year, y'all. I'm excited. Hell, I done got back on the platform. That's how I know what time it is. 12 days into the new year. We got these two stories. Also, in the sports side of things, I went on ahead and jumped to that right quick. We had 3 legendary coaches and stuff that are not in their positions anymore. We got Bill Belichick with New England. He's leaving after 24 years. 24 years with the New England Patriots. You have Pete Carroll with Seattle. Got Seattle a chip. And then you got Nick Saban in Alabama that just came out. I didn't see it coming. It looks like he was still, he took his team to the national championship semifinals, which I didn't think they were supposed to be in there, but that's a whole nother video. But he took them there and they lost in overtime. So I just knew that it was time to get back on the recruiting trail, and they're going to do it again next year. Everybody hates Alabama, but you got to respect them. You got to respect Alabama for what they did. But anyway, you got Belichick, Saban, and Carroll all gone for their positions, and now they're all looking for new people, except for New England. Because a few hours ago, before I started taping this, Gerard Mayo has been named coach of the New England Patriots. A black man. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you, NFL, because y'all be bullshitting with black people when it comes to coaches, head coaches, let's say that, general managers, VPs, and hell owners. That's another video. I'm not gonna get into that. This year is starting off crazy, from the entertainment side to the sports side of things, and then like I said, you got politics and you got music, all of this stuff, man. We're gonna get into it all as the year progresses, guys. I'm just happy to be back and sitting in front of you guys. I hope some of you guys made it to the end of this video. My first video in a couple of years. I did a couple of YouTube shorts and stuff like that, but my actual video, I get to sit down and I get to look in the camera and talk to you guys. Man, ain't nothing like it. It's just like riding a bike. I feel comfortable. I feel like I'm in my zone. All right, look, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for other videos and stuff like this. Go back and look at some of my music reaction videos. There'll probably be some of the last ones that you ever see, unless something just really be just popping off and I just want to respond to it. And damn the copyrights. I just want to respond to it. All right, I'm still trying to figure this YouTube thing out, guys. I'm still trying to figure it out how I'm gonna do things. But I appreciate you guys being on the journey with me. Blah, 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 blah. I appreciate you guys being on the journey with me. All right. Rick Fontaine from the Memphis 10. I'm out. Let's get it.